We as a company provide software services for mostly people that run Maconomy or similar systems. Yeah, we came from a much simpler setup using something called economics, which is a very basic accounting system. The other system pretty much worked like we had a separate system for registering hours, and then every month you sort of just collected what was there and then tried to do the invoicing based on that. But it meant you had to do sort of cut-off dates, take what you thought was there, and then if anybody started editing something back in time or you didn't get that part in, it was just too bad because we would never know. So we had this other setup and we could just see that it wasn't working, and then we knew exactly how to fix it, and that was implementing Maconomy for ourselves. Even though we are a small company, we have clients in UK, US, Norway, Denmark, Sweden. We have to budget, bill, and do everything in US dollars or in British pounds. So yeah, and that is just something that we wouldn't have been able to handle that with our old setup. The whole multi-country setup is just supported in a very nice way in Maconomy, and that just made it the obvious choice. We also implemented the people planner, and we started doing not more budgeting, but real budgeting, or at least budgets that we are actually able to follow up on in terms of actuals, etc. Sort of one of the benefits of having started to use Maconomy is to allow us to have that more granular resource planning, which also used to be in an Excel sheet, but you didn't really have any good ways of following up in terms of what actually happened and who did what and how is that related to the economy part of it. So it was more like just two separate systems. So I think for us, it was also about growing up and then actually taking some of the value that it just provided off the bat, instead of having every budget we did as a one-off in Excel, then allowing us to do the whole subcontractor reconciliation part and getting those hours invoiced on the project as well was pretty nice. So it has just provided a much better financial overview than we had.